Okay, so in the last video I showed you how to check for the pass-fail criteria, based off the DFTPP pass criteria over here, which is given over here. Like 51 has to be between 10 and 80% of the base peak, and for others. So I entered the if statement. So these are all if statements for pass and fail, and entered all of these. One thing I realized, like a mistake I made over here is I've said true. This is because I looked up online for if statements, and one of these was for like multiple if statements or nested if statements, and one of the examples had true, so I wrote in true, but it should be fail. Okay, so if this is true, then it fails. If this is not true, then you go to this criteria. So that way. So I just wanted to correct that right now. So the overall results, so I did by this one, so if and countIF. So if any of these has failed, then then it just fails. So hopefully this example has shown you how to make custom reports. You can have other reporting variables. For example, the one of the other criterias for passing 80 to 70 is tailing. So the tailing factor. So like tailing factor for pentachlorophenol and benzidine. And that's fairly easy. So the way you would do it is, for example, that's asymmetry. So tailing is also called asymmetry of pentachlorophenol PCP. So what you do is insert all variables and edit formula. So that would be in peak results. Okay, so the peak results has like a lot many variables to choose from, but what we are interested in is asymmetry. Okay, and if you click on parameters, you get the options to choose from. So you can use the EP formula, which is the same as the USP AIA formula, or formula from statistical moments. I'm not sure what the exact criteria EPA states and like which formula to use. So let's go with the EP formula. So, and if you want to know more about this, you can just click on help. So if I click on help, it'll tell you what what equations it's using or what formula it's using to calculate that, and you can check whether this matches with the EPA criteria. So this EP formula is like 5%. What do you call 5% of peak height? So it uses this formula, but the width is like calculated at 5%. Okay. Anyway, so if you have any questions about how it's doing it, just press the help. Okay. So you click OK, and over here now you want to. It's the selector channel, which is a tick, and the component. So the component is pentachlorophenol. So DFTP, it's pentachlorophenol. So it's going to calculate only on that component, and there you have it. So 1.19. So that's the asymmetry. So hopefully this video series has shown you how to create custom reports. So for example, like this example showed you how to create custom reports for DFTPP to see if the DFTPP is passing or not, if the criteria for ion ratios is passing or not. But you can create your own report. So from what I heard is Chromeleon is going to come out with its own reports for environmental methods pretty soon. But if you don't have it, and this is the way to create it. And if the EPA method changes, and if the criteria changes, now you know how to do it on your own. Okay, and you can use custom reports to have your own QC criteria, right? So now you know how to do it. So hopefully you have learned in this video how to create custom reports. Okay.